So often, when I'm working with couples who are thriving in their professions, these top performers, these ballers, shot callers, whose marriages are struggling, they ask me, "Hey, what do you think about porn in our marriage? What do you think if we introduce porn or we use porn? What's your thought about that?" And no judgment on my end, but I always want to know, what are you looking for? And there are reasons why people either introduce or saturate their love lives, especially as married couples, with extras like pornography, menage a trois. I got introduced to a lot of stuff when I was a chaplain in the NFL, but it hangs on in my work as an executive marriage coach, relationship expert. And so I want to talk with you today about this very dicey subject. And yep, I put it in the subject. I said, I think it sucks. All right. Hey, this is Rod Harrison. As I said, I'm an executive marriage coach, relationships expert. I love helping people achieve their dream marriage and have an amazing, amazing family. So I work with high performers, top performers in the fields of sports and business and entertainment. I help people reduce relationship stress, increase their productivity, and improve their love lives. So, since we're here, let's talk about this porn thing. This porn thing. Listen, I know that porn is so like normalized and prevalent. Let me go ahead and just swing the bat now, let you know I'm not down. I don't get down like that. I can't support it. I'm not judging you, but I hope you'll stick around long enough to understand why I think it really sucks. It's like, it's not helpful. It's not beneficial. I know you're like, nah, that's how we get down. That's how we do it. Why are you judging us? Like some of y'all already clicking off. Hey, it's your thing. It's yeah, you listen to whatever you want to listen to. You can stay here if you want to, if you want to get this education, if you want to get this insight. All right, don't be so touchy feely. Don't be all in your feelings because I'm shooting straight with you on this subject. So, why does porn suck for your marriage? Let me help you understand something. I have never, in all of my 30 something years of working with top performers in sports or otherwise, I've never met a couple who has introduced porn into their marriage whose marriage has succeeded. Not one. And I have worked with hundreds of couples in that environment. I've never met one who kept porn as a part of their love life and their marriage succeeded. Every single one of them to this day, mark my word, got the receipts. Their marriages didn't make it. And now their children are suffering, right? The breakup of divorce and right. And they say the children will be fine, yeah, God is gracious and they find a way, but it didn't have to be that way. So I'm just trying to tell you, I've never met anyone who has succeeded. I didn't say I never met anyone who didn't say, oh, we just had the most amazing. All right, I wasn't there, so it's your thing. All right, so but the truth is somebody always loses. Somebody always loses because whenever porn or other people like live are introduced into a couple's sex life, into the sacred space of their bedroom, or wherever y'all get down, somebody gets hurt. Somebody gets hurt because we weren't designed just to be, physically stimulated, on steroids. We weren't designed just for the acts of sex, for the physical stimulation. We were actually designed for real connection. And what happens when people introduce porn or introduce people into their sex lives, right? It's all about like, do this thing for me. Um, and I didn't say there wasn't any physical pleasure involved because our bodies were made for sexual intimacy. Like that's how we're wired. So yeah. but you can introduce something that is stimulating to your physical person and to the neuro transmitters in your brain and to the hormones that are released in your brain during sexual stimulation. It'll feel good, but it won't make you feel good, right? It won't make you more whole. Let me put it that way. It won't make you more whole. It won't make you more satisfied. Won't make you more connected in your relationship. And so somebody always gets hurt. Somebody's always sort of objectified. And I think a lot of spouses go along with it, whether it's the wife or the husband, go along with it because they're kind of, in this mode of just trying to preserve the marriage. I don't want my spouse to be mad at me, so I got to try this. And what if he or she wants to leave me because I wouldn't try it? And I'm trying to please them sexually. Like that's called the worst kind of way to stay. That's um, that's anxiety attachment style at its at its clearest. This anxiety attachment style. I'm gonna leave because, well, I'm gonna do this because I don't want my spouse to leave me. Hmm. Oh, don't be mad at me. We're gonna shoot straight up in here now, right? So some people not gonna tell y'all this, right? Some people not gonna get straight and honest with you. Like it's tearing people down. Hey, in the comments, just drop it in there. If this is making sense to you, if you agree, if you don't agree, and you like, man, this is some garbage, put it in there. Let's. I'm cool. I want to hear your thoughts and your comments. Um, Porn feeds an addictive nature, and addictive natures can never be satisfied, right? They can never be fully satisfied, and addictions never travel alone. So if there's a pornography addiction, there's going to be some other addiction with it, whether it's a gambling addiction, um, whether it's a spending addiction, it's going to be some other addiction with it, right? And so when you introduce these things and practice these things, right, you just are feeding a serious beast. And again, no one that I've ever coached has succeeded in their marriage when they allow this to continue happening. It feeds the addictive beast, but it doesn't feed our soul. It doesn't feed our connection. It doesn't make for a deeper, more intimate relationship. And again, no judgment, but um, if you want a deeper, more intimate relationship, you want the real thing. I feel a spouse online right now saying, I'm so glad somebody is talking about this because I have felt like garbage every time my spouse wanted me to do this. You wanted some real intimacy, some real connection, some, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Some like exclusivity. You wanted to be the one who was loved and cared for and cherished and treated well and treated with exception. You don't want to be sharing the most sacred space of your marriage with somebody else, whether they were digital or in person. Holla back at your boy. Hey, let's take a break for a moment. Tell you about this wonderful resource I have for you. We'll come right back. Hey, before we continue with this episode, I want to invite you to make sure you grab the free workshop that I've prepared just for those who stop by this channel. It's called the Happy Marriage Workshop, and it's just for you. The Happy Marriage Workshop is really built around my 6-stage process for helping couples achieve their dream marriage. And I want you to have it for free. This is the same material that I take my multi-millionaire clients through, and they're getting extraordinary breakthroughs. And so I want you to enjoy the workshop. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's get back to the episode. All right. So, yeah, porn sucks for your marriage. Don't do it. That's what I'm trying to encourage you. I'm begging you. I'm beseeching you. I want to see you have an amazing marriage. I want to see you have the kind of marriage that you can pass on a legacy with to your children. Yeah, think about the children. Think about the children. All right. So, because this thing is addictive behaviors are very self centered. And a person who is addicted to pornography cannot pass on or cannot enjoy, if you will, deep love and deep intimacy, deep connection. I know because I work with people who are struggling with this every day, people who are trying to break this habit. I've dealt with the husbands and the wives who say this porn addiction is infidelity and I hate it and it's tearing me up and I feel like my spouse is cheating on me every time they are using porn. Yeah. So if we want to get right down to it, how about if we do some work? Like maybe I could be your coach and help you understand why is this a thing for you? And what is it that you are really, really searching for on the inside? There's something missing. There was something that went missing, something because these porn habits, I do a lot of work with people who are addicted to pornography, are born out of some really significant emotional longing and lack in their lives. Oftentimes, they were neglected as children, or perhaps they were sexually abused. Yeah, sorry um, for the trigger. I should have put a trigger warning right there. Oftentimes, it's a sexual abuse challenge in their background, and there's support for that. You can heal from it. You can recover from it, right? But there's something in the background that makes this thing, this porn, feel like an answer or something that you need. And I just want to encourage you. Let's work on the real issue rather than continuing to feed the cycle of addiction that is destroying the potential for an amazing, amazing marriage. All right, hey, I mentioned to you the Happy Marriage Workshop, and I really hope you will get it. I hope that you found this session to be helpful to you. I'm here because I really want to help you, because I want to see you grow. I want to see you become everything you were designed to be, everything that you can be. And so, um, hey, let's stay together. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned for the next video because I'm here to help you achieve your dream marriage. All right, we'll see you in the next video.